What are some of the warning signs that someone may be out of alignment, right? Because I know for me, my ass was out of alignment and I just kept going until I broke. Like I was
Yeah.
sick. I right now I am thankfully getting back to some sort of health with my autoimmune conditions, which I
Yeah.
got while working my ass off, 16-hour days because I had to be perfect.
Yeah.
And so I want you to talk to us about that.
Oh, the warning signs of burnout. It can creep up, and I would say the loudest one is you're unhappy, and you're. I like, Nina, that you called out like being sick, because your body, when you don't listen to the warning signs, when you don't listen to your inner intuition, when you don't listen to the subtle signs that your body is telling you, like, hey, I'm tired, I'd like to rest, or hey, maybe let's not work, let's go outside and play. If you're not listening to that yearning that your body is telling you, that your intuition is kind of tapping you on, then your body will shut down. Your body will say, all right, you didn't listen to the warning signs. Now we're going to sound the alarms. You are sick now. Now you have to just literally lay in bed, and we are forcing you to rest. And that is how it works, right? But to avoid getting to that place where your body is literally in a mayday situation, it's really important for you to just allow yourself to take a pause and ask yourself, am I happy right now? And a lot of times what happens, especially as high achievers, especially when we're putting pressure on ourselves as an entrepreneur, we're kind of building the planes as we're flying them. We're moving at the pace of our mind and not at the pace of our body. And all of us are human beings, and we are not meant to operate in that fashion. And so we really have to start creating space in our days so that we allow ourselves to have pauses, that we allow ourselves to nourish our mind, body, and soul. Because when we are only focused on the financial health of our lives, we are depleting the health of our physical being, our mental being, and our emotional being. And guess what? If you don't have those three in good condition, then your financial situation is not going to be long lasting, and you're not really even going to freaking enjoy it. So that's why it's so important, if not more important, to make sure that you are giving yourself self-care, that you are giving yourself time every day, that you have a practice to bring into your everyday that nourishes your mind, that allows you to slow down, that allows you to be connected to your body, because we cannot move at the pace of our minds. We are not constantly moving in this masculine energy of productivity, output. It's just not how we are designed to operate for the long term. So it's making sure that you're checking in with yourself and you're asking yourself, am I happy? Because if you're not happy, then you got to go back to your whys. Why are you doing this in the first place? So
Girl, yes. Some, I have been in the game for a while and I still like, what, why am I doing? What am I doing?
no,
you
and
know?
we do it for ourselves, and it's easy when we get
Yeah,
it happens. And it's not to say that like it's never going to happen again. It's just
of course.
when you build the tools and the habit to allow yourself to slow down and check in with yourself, that's when you can start to course correct faster, where instead of like blindly crashing and burning.